welcoming today, all the way out of Breadminster, Elijah Manelli with his brand new album, Perpetual Musket. I've been following this guy since he started releasing music, what was it, about 5 years ago?
Yeah, about 5 years ago. It's been a little while.
And there was a series of singles, all with these amazing covers, all sold out, so don't be asking about them anymore. Your first full-length album. And for the first time you got vocalists coming in, right?
Yeah, we've got some amazing vocalists on here. So you can see they're depicted on this beautiful oil painting, done full QVC here.
Alright.
So that's Little Roy, Shumba Youth, L16 and Joe York. So kind of.
And does this guy represent you, even though it's not you?
So this is actually someone from Breadminster.
Okay.
There's a anti-war kind of folk group called the Partnership of the Perpetual Musket, which is the inspiration from the record. And this is a kind of folk tradition they do called the Avian Purge.
Okay.
Where locals set ducks upon the breadman to display the horrors of aerial bombing.
Okay.
So that's where this comes from.
Wow.
And every year they do this with the breadman, and they invite different musicians to come along and
With the ducks and
yeah, with the ducks. They didn't do the ducks this year, but we thought it'd be great for the cover.
Cool.
You know.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense.
There's not enough images of reggae singers holding ducks.
So we first got Little Roy, so just say the A side, all vocals, B side, all dubs, mixed live through the desk by him. What's really interesting about all his tunes is the source. So you're telling me Vine and Fig Tree, where are the lyrics from?
So the Vine and Fig Tree, that's from a passage from the Old Testament.
Right.
And it's fundamentally an anti-war passage. So nations shall learn war no more. So, and into plowshares, where they would share their plows, they turn in their swords.
Alright,
Kind of
egalitarian. Okay, alright, like that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to keep skipping through. The great Shumba Youth up next. Yeah. And this, with you were saying, was a kind of medieval.
Yeah, so this harks back to a tradition called a Souls Day, where peasants would knock on the doors of farms and they would ask for any kind of spare food and stuff, and they, on that day, they would be likely to give it to the townspeople. So it's like, hey ho, nobody home. They're like asking for food and charity, but they say that's maybe where trick or treating came from.
Okay,
So it's like,
yeah.
some
Soul Cake Origins.
God bless the master of this house and the mysteries also. And all the
Shumba Youth.
little that down your table go.
Next up, another legend here, L16, singing a Peggy Seeger tune about a lifeboat accident in 1958, right?
Exactly. 1959, I believe. The lifeboat Mona in Scotland. It was when these lifeboat drivers went out to try and save the ship, and unfortunately they all passed away whilst trying to save it. And yeah, it's just a ballad she wrote at the time about that. And I thought it was kind of prescient with people crossing the channel, the lack of empathy for the most people. So it's an interesting tale. And
On the lifeboat, Mona was her name. The wind did blow and the sea rose up.
So, Elijah was telling me there's no MIDI used on this. He produced, you played all the instruments on it. So he's using like harmoniums, melodicas, pitch down, shakers.
The howling winds and the driving.
So even like the kick drums and stuff like that.
the kick drum is like a sample of the
Like, that you
But
trigger it.
the skanks on the Casio and everything like
The
that.
End result's what counts, and it sounds wicked. Love it. Alright, this is the whole video. This is one of the more kind of traditional ones in a way. We got Joe York here, singing Shakespeare, right?
Yeah, Joe York on Shakespeare, you know that. He loves Shakespeare, it's crazy.
Wind in the Rain. Shakespeare's are taken from?
From the 12th night.
Thunder and lightning, finance, yeah, man. Love it. Proper, unique music, unique packaging. You've got to read by Bread Minister. Brand new music, big up, man. Come and get it in the shop and online right now.